Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, hopefully your favorite official content creator for the First Descendant, and today we're gonna have some fun build testing, so let's get into it. I've just started stream. Okay, now. Let me get everything set up and ready to go. Good. I'm doing good. Then again, I'm always doing good. Alright. Hello, Adam the King. Okay, boom. Done, done, done. Okay, my tweeting is completed. Don't forget to like and share the streams as per normal. Let's do it. The default Albion music is always a little soft, but elsewhere the music can be too loud.
Humanity is very weak.
Okay.
That's why humans need us so desperately.
This, that. So we're gonna get straight into some build testing because there is a little bit of stuff that we actually have to work out. So y'all gonna have to give me a moment. In order to do this correctly, I'm gonna need my Excel spreadsheet. Filled with millions and millions of sheets of information. If my sheet will actually load up, that'd be great. Not sure what the hell this is for, but that doesn't really matter. Let's see. Hey Figs. Okay, first things first is my VS of bossing build, as you already know. This is how I reach 100% crit rate. What we're going to do today is we're actually going to test the effect of Analysis Master. We're going to record the kill times solo for all successful runs. I'm going to do that repeatedly today. And we're actually going to see whether or not Analysis Master has a decent effect on the kill time. So that's what we're going to study first. And then later on we'll work on Valby's build if we can. Because I like to do science. Now we're gonna apply the same methodology to every single kill. You know the style and standard. Alright. Now we're gonna do the smart thing for a second, and since we're not dead, take some time to regenerate our MP.
It's you. My shield is down.
Okay, one death.
This could get messy.
Okay, that's one down. Now we have to see the results, and we'll keep adding this in. So run count 1. We'll do about 5 runs with Analysis Master. So the only major change is that we're putting in Analysis Master here. The rest of the build is the same. Actually, wait. It only reduces an enemy's firearm critical hit resistance. Actually, wait. Why am I even testing this then? It wouldn't increase my hit resistance on crits, on skill crits. So that actually has no effect. We don't use firearms. So the only thing it would do is boost Haley.
New subscriber detected.
Well, thanks for subscribing, Dragonheart. This would be a harder test to do, actually. I guess I'd only use it if I had Haley's in the party. I'm dropping it. Because for solo, then, it would not be useful. So it would give me roughly the same times, which means I don't have to test it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, and in that case, I'll move on from this test. Instead, I'll just have some fun killing. Hey, Niski. How's it going?
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Let's go play around for a bit. Then we'll go to the actual test, which today was supposed to be Valby. How's it hanging, Nisk man? Are you Nisking today? Vertical stream seems to be gathering people today. Nice. What's up, Arcane? Okay, let's go. You're knee-skiing today? Love it. Go get them ranks. It's just in case, 'cause I don't know if I will, but in case I end up playing with Truffles later.
Stand back.
And we end up going up in rank.
Aiming at target. Recharging shield. A perfect target. Setting objective.
Okay, this one I'm very lucky.
Shield down.
No! Okay. Still dead, but I don't care.
Over limit freeze. Recharge my shield. One shot, one kill.
There we are. Downed. Yeah, about a minute. Cool. I need my first shot to be faster, though. I think that's the only issue that I'm having. If my first shot's a little bit faster, it should be okay. I need to get the timings perfect.
Stand back. Shield down. Setting objective. Need to recharge my shield.
Now, I wanted to try this.
Gently does it.
Oh my god, it works. You can actually do that through a wall. That's so cool.
Shield down.
The fact that the big shot goes through a wall is hilarious.
Stay calm. A perfect target. Selecting objective.
That makes a lot of difference, and that is pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Okay, I'll do a couple more runs of this, and then I'm actually going to do my little Valby farm. And of course, Arcane, if you'd like to join me, I'm gonna go work on my Valby as well. To the other side.
Setting objective.
Being able to shoot through walls is just plain hilarious.
Shield at 0%. You're going to feel a little trouble.
Damn. Man, Michael, if an ultimate Ajax is dying to this guy, that's just sad, man. He ain't supposed to die. He's the tank.
Stand by. Recharge
It's
my
like when
shield.
Doctor Strange dies, when he's trying to use the Eye of Agamotto. Feels sad, bro. Okay, this is working, this is working. And don't forget to like and share the stream, yeah? Oh, he did not. Okay, now you guys have already seen this build out there, right? We're gonna do some adjustments now, so that we can make things even better than before. Why am I lacking one thing here? I did bring down the cooldowns enough, which is correct. That's fine. This is necessary because we need it. I guess theoretically we could drop it, but it's probably not a wise decision to do so. could do some shenanigans like that. Theoretically, I could pull off something like this as well. This would be a lot more dangerous. Shenanigans? Terrible.
You need information.
A shock
about
punch
the
build, I mean, if
Colossus.
anyone could run that, you know, I take my hat off to him. Am I ready for the update? Yeah. I mean, it's just another update, as per normal. New stuff means I get to play around with it, get to make some videos for you guys. So yeah, I'm ready for the update. But I'm gonna be passively cautious with my hype for this one. See, it's not that I don't want to be hyped, just so you know. It's not that I don't want to be hyped or I don't want to be excited, but it's just that, you know, I want to see how much value this update brings. All right, if they do it really well, we'll probably see player numbers surge back up to roughly 20K, which I'm really happy with. But it all boils down to, do they do it well, you know? So we'll see, I guess. Okay, that was a perfect opening shot.
Need to recharge my shield. I need to get through this.
Now we've got no real hit points to speak of, so... What we're gonna do is we're just gonna run a little bit. We need to regenerate our MP. Right, once we do, then life is a lot better.
Over. Shield down.
Okay.
Stay calm.
My biggest danger when doing this would be literally how much damage. Although I'm gaining a lot, if I don't crit enough, it's gonna be an issue.
Target confirmed. Ready.
Oh, come on. Accidentally turned it off. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Shield down. Shield at 0%.
Damn. It still doesn't... Okay, that's the only downside, I guess. Gonna snipe the enemy down normally. That was sad. Okay. Well, this is legitimately a little bit better. The only downside being that I have no health, but I'm just gonna keep adjusting it. See if I should bother. I might be able to, actually. We'll see. Hey, Rafi. Good to see you. Don't forget to like and share. Now, let's go monster mash these enemies. Okay.
Gently does it. Aiming at target.
Wasn't expecting to, but somehow survived. Oh yeah.
Stand back.
And unfortunately did not crit on either of those, so that's fine. can recognize the sound of that one. Just gotta get it maxed. Okay. Need to wait, need to wait, need to wait. There we go. This should be perfect. Ooh, nasty.
Shield down.
Ugh. Okay, he did a missile barrage there. No surprise.
Stand by.
I love taking advantage of this. It's so funny.
Shield at 0%.
Oh man, missile barrage again right after. Ugh. I hate that unique pattern that he does. It's so annoying. Yep. You can actually shoot him through a wall. As far as I can tell, it does less damage, but it's so funny because it will actually still hit him.
This is Haley.
But it's one of the few ways you can survive. Intercept failed successfully. I'm just testing out different things just to see what'll happen and whether or not it'll be worth it. Yeah, you can actually shoot him through the wall with your storm snare. It's so funny. It does less damage, but you can actually hit him through a wall. It's so funny. And it's also a good advantage. Mr. Gizmo, have you checked my Freyna bossing build? There's no such thing. Nobody ever uses Venom Synthesis for bossing, okay? So make sure y'all check that. What is this game? It's called The First Descendant. It's a looter-shooter game. Pretty fun overall. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do another little test here. Gonna drop Glacial Sanctium, get increased HP on. Gonna test two different things.
Have you completed preparations?
Okay, now.
Stay calm. One shot, one kill. Need to recharge my shield. Shield at 0%. Gently does it.
Okay, running. Now this is the part where you run like hell. Now first start by generating the chill, and you can still hit him through two walls.
Shield at 0%.
So abuse that. Abuse the wall bang,
Aiming at target.
and he's dead. I think so far this gives the best bang for my buck. It has good survival and good kill time overall. Still 1 minute and 6 seconds, but yeah. I don't think they're gonna remove it, to be honest. You wanna know what my bet is on? My bet is on the fact that they're going to just have both still available. Although they have mentioned that they're going to replace the Infernal Walker, I think it's gonna be weird because vaulting content now, and I've said this before, but they don't have a big enough game to vault content. I'll be the first one to make a video saying why, if they ever vault content. Because I think it's one of the weird things that they really should not be doing. Like right now especially, my personal feeling is that they don't have enough stuff in this game to vault any content. It makes no sense to me, at least.
Recharge my shield.
Hence, I find it weird if they're gonna do that at all. If this game was like, say, much older, like Destiny or something like that, and it had tons and tons of content, you know, like literally tons of content, and there was no way to have all of it in the game at any one point in time, then I would say fine, you know, absolutely go ahead and vault content, you know, nobody's gonna get mad at you for that. But this game does not have tons of content. This game, in fact, has complaints of lacking content, which is why players, like, they play for a while and then they get bored, right? Because there isn't enough yet to go around. So if that's the case, then them vaulting content is not going to help their game. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see them do that, because it makes very little sense. Oh no. Everyone loves to go against this nerd. He's fun.
Gently does it. Shield down.
There we go. Being able to wallbang is hilarious. I do admit that.
Resistance here is strong.
I'm gonna adjust a few things. Let me see. If I now adjust this, right, and give myself skill insight as well, what happens? That's the question I want to ask. What happens? Congrats, Rafi. Viesa is better, yes and no. Quite frankly, Haley is much better for team runs. As much as people like Viesa, look, quite frankly, for solo runs, they're about even. But for team-based runs, Haley is superior because Haley can get the whole run down. I think the fastest I've done is 30 seconds. But, of course, that required everybody to crit at exactly the right moment, which was not that easy. But while these kinds of things are possible, you know, from my personal perspective at least, I feel that Viesa is good solo, and Haley is better if you're gonna do team play.
Setting objective. Shield down.
New subscriber detected.
New subscribers. Hope you guys are enjoying the show.
New subscriber detected.
Damn. Still, that's okay.
You're going to be a little chilly.
I guess if I did a faster death reset, we could go even faster than that. Where is the best place to farm Kyber? The best place to farm Kyber is to watch my video on it. Have you seen my video on it, Mr. Gizmo? If you haven't, then you should take a look at that. And Julius Adams, I have no idea what you mean by hello question, can I join tomorrow? What do you mean, can you join tomorrow? I do not understand your query. Darn, didn't get lucky with that.
A perfect target.
Wall bang. My favorite. Okay, you wanted to know how to farm Kyber, right, Gizmo? Here you go. This is the video. Always check my videos, alright, and here's a full playlist of all my videos. I suggest bookmarking the playlist and studying everything in there. I usually update videos later on if there's like important information, but so far Kyber farming is still the same. Open up vaults and dismantle mods. Okay, there you go. Okay. Let's do some additional amendments.
Are you ready to undertake a void intercept battle assignment?
Right now, trying to see what gives me the best bang for my buck. It is 50. 10 friends is how many people can add you. So, you can have up to 50, dude. Let me see. Can I open up the social menu here? You can have up to 100 friends, in fact. Only your request is limited to 10. So if you have only 10 friends, Chester, I don't know what kind of weird bootleg of the game you're playing, but you can have up to 100 now. Actually, it used to be 50, now it's 100.
Selecting objective. One shot, one kill.
Well, considering I stream every day, well, you might have missed quite a few. But don't worry, my live streams stay online forever, so you can play catch up anytime.
Killed at 0%. A perfect target.
Bueno. The criticals are definitely lacking.
Recharge my shield. Shield at 0%. One shot. To recharge my
Nope,
shield.
no good.
Aiming at target.
I think even maximize the crit rate is just inefficient. Inefficient. And now I'm apparently the invisible woman. That's great. Lol. This bug is always hilarious.
Shield at 0%.
Yeah, no. You'll have to wait, Mr. Daybreak, until the actual content comes out, then I'll make a judgment and I'll let you know on stream. The thing is that, like, I cannot preform a judgment because, look, there's a lot of mistranslations, misinterpretations. I would say wait until the content is out and I'll let you guys know. That's the easiest way. Because if I give a judgment now and I say yes or no, I'm representing the company. As an official content creator, what I say is representative of what, you know, devs might be thinking, things like that, and I don't want to do that. So I don't want to give you guys a half-ass judgment just because, you know, I'm too lazy to think about it. So all I ask is for patience. Please wait, and then once I have an actual answer for you, I promise you I'll give you that answer. Is it a lot easier to do solo Colossus? Depends on you. For some people, yes, it is easier. For some people, no, it is not easier. Genuinely, it boils down to, do you have the skills to take on the Colossus solo? If you do, then good. If you don't, then you might have a bad time.
The space-time fabric
Genuinely.
of the void is
So it's
extremely
all down to the individual, what kind of skills you have, can you handle it on your own, that kind of thing. A lot of people cannot actually handle it on their own, which is completely understandable. Some people can. You know, like I said, it really boils down to you as a player and what you think you can do. And do you have the skills to do it? So is the Colossus easier solo? If you're talking in terms of stats, yes, theoretically the Colossus is about 1/4 of the stats. But yeah, to be honest, the fastest runs I've done are actually in teams. I could show some cheese runs, but I really don't want to do that because those are just not cool.
Objective confirmed.
And I find them unprofessional.
Shield down. Stand back.
Oh man. He barraged at that moment. I hate it when he does that. But the wall bangs is still good. Not really, no. I mean, you could do hundreds and millions of runs to determine the actual pattern, but I don't do that. This game is called The First Descendant, Purple Senpai. It's free to play, download, and have fun. Of course, if you want the cool skins like I've got, you do have to pay, but I mean, that's optional. It's not like they add, unlike other mobile games, alright? They do not add stats. This is a proper PC game, so any benefits of skins are purely cosmetic. Okay, let's do it this way, and oh, it was too early. Okay, that was a mess up. Like, you see, I don't know when he's gonna do the missiles or when he's gonna do anything else. All I know is that I'm here and I'm gonna blast.
It's up to me. I need to recharge my shield.
Sometimes he'll just do like all the attacks in a row, so you don't really have a choice. You just have to kind of take it. And if he does his Gatling gun attack as well, which is 100% accurate, yep.
New subscriber detected.
Like, it's really down to the pattern. Like, you cannot force him into a certain pattern, unfortunately.
A perfect target.
But if you get the right pattern,
Charge my shield.
you can kill him pretty easily. You can try shooting closer, yes. But I just find a lot of patterns annoying. So headed back to Albion, I'm gonna adjust again. What I'm trying to find is the ideal pattern. The ideal kill pattern. But yes, welcome humming beans. When it comes to overall damage, who does the most? It's still Haley. Completely objectively speaking, it is still Haley. She is still the god of war. Sorry. There it is. She is still the one true god of war. Let me try this now. And how you going, Sir Tommy?
Objective confirmed. Shield down.
He has this weird damage reduction phase. It's odd,
Charge my
but
shield.
it's like when he's going into the frenzy mode, he gets some weird damage reduction, which is annoying to say the least.
Gently does it.
Wall bang. Ooh, damn. He unleashed the barrage that moment. Oof. Barrage is annoying. where you are.
Shield down.
I think starting with the snare is best because you deal a big hit first, which is kind of ideal, but you know, the other thing is that if you zenith first, you can sometimes knock him down early, which is the only thing that I'm having issue with, because you can fire your first skill while using zenith, right? So the alternative start method would be something like this, right? I can go into zenith right now, and then while he's turning, right?
Objective confirmed.
So I hit him with that. Then I get that early snipe right on his, and theoretically, if all of them hit, I can get an early knockdown, which triggers my dangerous ambush, right? And I get a big one on him like that. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's hard to choose like between both. If he barrages, he's still gonna die anyway.
Target confirmed. Ready. Shield at 0%.
Sorry, but that username that you have will not be permitted here. So I understand it's just a username, but YouTube does not take kindly to that, and they can view it as hate speech. So if I allow you to chat on my channel, then I'm breaking the rules of my agreement. So I'm sorry, my dude, but you're gonna have to change your name. You literally cannot have that name here, pal. Sorry. So please adjust your username.
Shield at 0%. Recharge my shield.
Because as a YouTube partner, I cannot break the terms of service. The only thing I can think of is that if you start with Zenith, you get early knockdown first. They do, but irrespective of what they have, I still cannot permit that. Once again, let's try opening with Zenith.
Over limit
No,
freeze.
it's a fresh badge, so it's probably gifted.
Stand back.
And unfortunately, this guy did not take the knockdown. Damn.
You're going to the middle.
Nope. Unlucky.
One shot, one kill. Selecting objective.
No. Unfortunate pattern. I'm gonna try one more time, but I think the final combination might still be best.
It's up to me.
How I wish it was anything at all like Sharon's, eh?
Setting Setting objective. 0%. Gently does it. I need to get through this.
How dare this guy kill me like that? Sag.
Over limit freeze. Recharge my shields. One shot, one kill.
Well, yeah, you gotta clean up your requester list. Just messing around with the new Colossus, testing the ideal methodology. That's all. I like to always test what is, or what I consider to be ideal, you know? Because I like to prove it to myself and to my audience. If I can, then good. If I cannot, then not good. Hence why I do what I do. Hence why I do the do. Let's change it over back to spear and shield. Do it again. No problem, Mike. All my stuff is freely available for people to watch, consume, and use.
New subscriber detected.
I will farm her day one, if that's what you're asking, Mr. Joe. Because I don't ever buy Descendants. My job here as an official content creator is to farm everything legit. That means that just like you guys, I farm it through the game. I do not buy it. I know there are other creators who are extremely desperate to beat me, and so what they do is that they buy the characters, but that's on them. You know, I don't care what they do. I'm just here to show the real information to the public. So, I never buy the characters. What I do is I will farm it day one, the same way that you guys will get them. And then what I do after that is I explain to people, okay, so this is how I farmed it. This is how you could farm it too. Or you can just tune in and watch the streams if you want to know. And the information's the same. Knew I'd get blasted, but had to get at least one shot off. Ultimate Freyna BP farm. There's no such thing as best Ultimate Freyna BP farm. What you do is go to access info and just follow what it tells you. That's it. I understand the desire to save time, but what I will also say is that there's no such thing as best farm. It's all bullcrap, dude. It's all RNG. So never ever ask me or never ever think in terms of what is the best farm so I can save time. There's no such thing. It's just, do you have enough luck or not? Are you lucky today? If you're not lucky today, then even if I give you the best farm, right, it could take you 10 years to get it. Because that's how dice rolls work. There's no guarantee. If there was a guarantee, right, then quite frankly, every gambler would be guaranteed a profit at some time. Mr. Unaided Hippo, first of all, don't ever call me Asian man. Just call me robot like everybody else. That's the respectful way to talk to me. Second of all, what you're looking for, alright, is this video. You're gonna have to study the whole video because it means that you do not understand how to multiply your skill damage yet. This video teaches you and explains exactly how you multiply skill damage. And in future, please call me robot. Nobody ever calls me Asian man. Okay? Addressing me by my race, even if it is in my name, in my YouTube name, is considered extremely disrespectful. Just call me robot, like every other reasonable human being does. Okay? Thank you. There's the video you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. Always doing perfectly, yes, man. Can't complain.
Starting to feel a little chilly. Gently does
Hey,
it.
Jimbo.
Objective confirmed. Shield at 0%.
Damn. He loves the nuke shot.
Stand back. Shield down. Over limit.
Damn. Questions seem a little off. Yeah, I didn't know either until some viewer told me yesterday. Hey, do you know you can shoot through walls? And I was like, what? So, yeah, you can actually shoot him through walls with Storm Snare, which is hilarious. Unlucky pattern today, though. For Infernal Walker, no, you need to change your style. You must always adapt, Jimbo. You cannot just do the same thing over and over and over again. What'll happen is that you're gonna have a bad time. So always adapt to each new boss that comes out and each new situation. All right. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, the fact is that, like, the devs, they want this game to always be different. They don't want you to be able to do the same thing every single time. So they're always going to adjust. They're always going to make it so that whatever it is you do, you can't just do the same thing. You're going to have to learn, you're gonna have to change your play style, and that's the way they want their game to be, which ultimately is good. This is what we should want for any video game because, quite frankly, the same static thing is boring, right? So what they do is that they make it so that, okay, any new boss that comes out, you can't just do the same thing and expect to win. Like, they're gonna challenge you, they're gonna make sure that, like, hey, you're gonna have to adjust, you're gonna have to do something better, you're gonna have to do something different. So that's what I like.
Gently does it.
Yeah, of course, but glass cannon's the fastest way to win. I don't build glass cannon, but unfortunately, if you don't build glass cannon, you end up with runs that are like, about a minute 30-ish. So Haley's main issue is just that she has to stay in place while sniping. So Viessa, to an extent, can be considered faster if you can hit enough crits. If you cannot hit enough crits, then, that's where the problems come in. But for Viessa, it's a very separate and different issue. Her issue is more that her damage is nowhere near Haley's at all. So she suffers from that in particular. But other than that, Viessa actually does quite well. So I got no problems with that. The only downside is that maybe if I take off skill expansion, you know, potentially. I have wanted to try this, but I think it's still going to be pretty bad. I did want to try it at least once though, but I don't think it'll work well. Valby? I've never tried her for this. Sub 1 minute with Haley? Good. Depends on whether you use the cheese spot or not. No, sorry, I thought you were talking about Haley. In that case, respect. I still have purple rolls on my reactor, unfortunately, so for me, my damage is not maximized yet. But I'm too lazy to farm a new one. And since I'm using the same reactor on Viessa, yeah. I hate dealing with the planar stuff, but other than that,
My shield is down. This could get messy. Protect the freaking shield. My shield is down. Protect the freaking shield. Take this.
New subscriber detected.
I guess it feels safer, but I'm still less comfortable.
Wanna feel it chill?
Ah, okay, wait. Sorry, this is the wrong build, isn't it? That is incorrect. No wonder. This was the wrong build. For bossing, I already had that. The only difference would be... Can't do anything to further increase my damage much. Guess I'd have to just accept that. Painful. Well, I'm glad you like my music. Hopefully soon I'll get to work on it again. But congrats on getting your Ultimate Bunny and Sharon monster. Theoretically, yes, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, Piercing Light, the difference between Piercing Light and the rest is just that with Piercing Light, you're taking more precise shots. So usually, there's a little bit of aiming time. That's the only downside, I would say, because you're ideally aiming for a weak spot.
This is the ultimate chill.
Okay, so that's the big difference with Piercing Light. What I do is I'm aiming for a weak spot in each situation. Whereas with other weapons, I don't really care whether or not I'm aiming at a weak spot, which is what I tend to do with my... Which is what I tend to do with my Perforator. Like, if I'm running Perforator, I don't care if I'm precisely aiming at the spot. Or not. Like, it's still just me doing my thing. And, oh dear! Ah, I got trapped in a pillar. That's annoying. But that was just me being negligent.
This could get messy.
Need MP. I mean, granted, I could just go and pluck it up off the ground over there.
I'm going to need help. Don't break my shield.
What is this game, Toasted Daily? This is called the First Descendant. Well, I have no doubt. I mean, I've seen videos of Haley killing this in 15 seconds. It's just how ideal are your rolls, is your reactor perfected, etc., etc., so on and so forth. I prefer absolute zero. I'm not a fan of cold-bloodedness, but I'll tell you why. It's because I am very lazy. So I have the same reactor for both Haley and Viessa using absolute zero because they are all singular skills. So yeah. This is the clairvoyance, yes. It is all in my latest video. Well, you probably were hearing about it being released. It released about 6 months ago, so now you can actually play the game, and it's free, so if you're interested, pick it up and play. Yeah, it was too much of a pain to even bother rolling that, so I didn't bother.
This is the ultimate chill. Stay where you are. Take this.
But yes, the extra shot
I'm going to need help.
would make quite a bit of difference, which I can understand.
Our shield is down. This could get messy. Take this. My shield is down.
Okay, death. Just for the MP. Yeah, kill Infernal Walker. That's how you get the green tokens. He's correct. I am running only the 2-set effect because the Polar Knight set, like the full set, yeah, you could get a lot of extra damage out of it, but yeah. I chose not to run that because the Frostbite stacks I don't think can be inflicted on Colossus. As far as I know, while the third ability here, Appalled Chilling, counts as is considered the same as Frostbite in some modes. It doesn't tell you whether or not it's done here, and I don't believe it counts because the trigger for Frostbite is always the icicles forming on the body, which doesn't actually happen here, so I don't actually use that. I just use the 2-set effect. And plus, the Polar Knight set does not have enough survival. Like, you will be even more glass cannon than you already are, so just be aware of that. No, building into Piercing Light's correct, Wheat, because only this boss requires something different. Piercing Light works for pretty much everything else other than Gluttony, because Gluttony and Deathstalker require gun builds. So, no, Piercing Light is the correct way because you're supposed to start with Piercing Light. Then later on you build into Perforator. The thing is, Wheat, you don't just build one thing in this game, and even if something is so-called considered the best for like the late game bosses, it doesn't mean that there's only one way to play, my dude. That's what a lot of people misunderstand. This game is not one where you just do one thing and oh, you're God now. No. There's always multiple pathways, multiple things you need to do, and that is what makes the difference. So good players usually have a whole bunch of stuff in their arsenal. They've got all these little different things that they can apply at any one point in time, therefore allowing them to do better and address any situation as needed. Whereas other people will just build one thing and then they will say, okay, will this work? Now granted, I am also very lazy, so sometimes I don't build like the so-called super ideal thing because for me there's no point. If I have that much spare time to farm and roll certain materials, then what I would do is I'd rather, you know, go and get my Grandmaster rank in Marvel Rivals, which I'm aiming for this particular season. So I would never do that. To me, that's a gigantic waste of precious time. What I like to do is just good enough. Meaning that, can I do this just well enough? Yes, no, okay. If I can do something just good enough to get the results that I want, then that's good enough. If they want to do that, sure.
This is the ultimate ship.
That one requires a lot of effort and work to get, so I'd really rather people not spend the resources. If they want to, they can. But if they can do it without it, then I'm happy with that. I'm glad you guys like my builds. No worries. Like I say, I like to give people what is just good enough. Of course, I am one of the best support mains. Although I used to be a flex player, now I'm just a support main, which is odd, but that's how games evolve. Achieving roughly the same time, so I'm satisfied with that. I'll make this the last run, and then I'm gonna go work on Valby. Like I said, for me, the ideal is just good enough. You never have to get the best. You never have to go beyond that. You can if you want to, but meh.
Shall we race?
Hey, Shay. Yeah, just doing some testing this morning.
Stay where you are. I'll ice you all. My shield is down. I'm going to need help.
Kill me. There we go. And that's one.
Stop right there. This is the ultimate chill. Scatter. This could get messy. Freeze. Take this. How dare you break the shield? This could get messy. My shield is down. Voting. Scatter. This could get messy. How dare you break my shield?
Okie dokie day. I can accept it. At some point, I will probably go and farm a more perfect reactor. But for now, this is good enough. Okay. Now, where was I? Okay. Let's get to work on this. Okay, first we're gonna drop you. in place of that. I mean, survival might be a little bit of an issue. Let's go with something else.
New subscriber detected.
Give me a moment. I'm just going to test a few things. This would theoretically make more sense. Okay. And then last but not least, if I really needed it, then let's try it with this. Might not go so well. Okay. Everyone's a nerd. Please put up with the dark screen for a little bit of time. This is all for content protection.
Modules will make you stronger.
Well, there's a Kyle build on my channel that was pretty successful. He's pretty fun. He is not the best bosser, okay? But with a proper gold reactor, he can actually do quite a bit. So just an FYI, Kyle can actually do fairly decently, and he is quite hilarious to use. But just be aware that he is not like super the best. He is fun as frick though, because he's the only one that can Iron Man fly. And when you get used to his bombarding build, maybe one of these other days I will show the Iron Man build again with a proper gold reactor, but it is pretty fun. Use that with Secret Garden and you can make some pretty cool shenanigans happen. Okay, almost done. Sorry. Yep. Voila. Okay, let's see if this will work. I've been aching to test it. He's fun, to say the least. He is fun. Maybe not 300% the best, but he is fun. In general. Okay, let's go. Oh, I hate Chapel. I'd rather take Quarantine Zone. Let's go. Not gonna lie, Chapel is frustrating. Well, yes, but that was only due to a bug. For me, I am completely uninterested in anything that's bug or exploit related. I only want to know the real results. So when we played him for real though, he actually wasn't that bad, but you have to use the bombings. You have to use the bombing run in order to be effective. Hey, Saifudin. It's actually going well. Can't really complain. I'm just testing things as usual. You know me, pal.
Here I go.
Oh man. Poor Valby and her getting frozen. The thing that sucks for her is, like, unlike a lot of the other characters, her damage is not instantaneous. And in water form, although she's got 50% reduction, she can still take attribute can still get like hit by attribute problems. So freeze and all that. One of her major weaknesses. They're also resolving her jump problem on the 16th, but I don't know if that'll be enough, in my personal opinion, to justify her. To me, she's still a lot slower than Keelan and the rest. Especially if she gets frozen. Sure. I'm sure you will have fun with that.
So annoying. Here I go. Here goes.
Ah, but with this, I can probably make use of Decimator instead. Okay.
Loading. Shields are gone.
For superconductive bombing, I think some people still do it on controller, but yes, PC would be a lot easier.
So annoying. This one's for you. Time to punish you. Whoosh.
Oh my god.
Save me.
This is no good. Because she constantly gets frozen, whereas other characters would have already killed everybody. Yeah, no. As much as people like Valby and think she's cool, she fails so hard compared to all of the other characters. Can you change the artifact? What artifact? You mean the inversion reinforcer? Theoretically, no. There's nothing you can do in the inversion reinforcer that would help her. The only thing you could do is like provide immunity to certain status effects like freeze and whatnot, but that literally is going to require another slot, and it's not helpful to kill speed. So, I'm not saying you couldn't at least adjust that, but it's a lot of extra work for no real results. Because her big problem is still DOT. She is ultimately still a DOT based character.
My shield.
So all it's gonna take is just one little thing to stop her in her tracks, and then DOT over. See, just like that. Like, I'm frozen and it's over. Because no matter what, unlike other characters, she's vulnerable while doing everything. So I feel like a lot of people that use Valby, they don't play solo, they do a lot of team stuff, which is fine. But when you take all the pressure solo, it's very, very different to a team-based fight. See, Keelan and Bunny can completely wipe out everything solo if they want to. They do not give a damn about that.
What the? It hurts so much. This one's for you. My shield. Shields are gone. Here goes.
Have fun. Good gold farm. People just use the hard mode special operations now if you want to farm gold. So I believe that right now we still have Fortress Defense mission, so you can use that. Basically any of the special hard mode operations. Hey Track.
Watch out for the splash. My shield.
I cannot view this in any way, shape, or form as good. This is just not the right way.
Bounce. Bounce. Shields are gone. Let's play. Submerge. Take this. My shields.
I already did earlier in the stream, Figs, so where were you, dude? If you're not talking about Infernal Walker, you do realize the build videos have a full demonstration in there. So if you want to see it, check the build video, because I always put a demonstration in the build video. So why have you not watched that, Figs? That's my question to you. Okay, back to the drawing board. I'm simply not impressed with this at all. Scrapping it, redo. Oh, I hope you stay safe, pal. You gotta stay alive, right? Okay, let me see. Redo. Redo. You can rewind the stream, Figs. Although you won't be able to chat in real time, you can rewind the streams. Yep. until testing is complete, of course, I always blank it out. This is to prevent problems because extremely toxic creators attempt to pretend that they've come up with something before me. Silly as it is, I know. I never used to do this at the start, but now I'm literally required to, because that's how bad some people are. I never show my work and I never show my builds. Like I said, blame the assholes who attempt literally to say nonsense like, oh, I came up with this build before you. And the worst part is they don't do it themselves, you know, because they're scared. They don't want to ever show themselves. So what they'll do is they'll send their little minions on their fake accounts to, you know, harass me. So ever since TFD got into about its second month, a lot of creators were so-called competing for the top spot, but they were doing it with illegitimate methods. And they were very upset because I was getting a lot of legitimate support. So ever since then, I do not showcase anything until I'm done. It's always ongoing. People are just very, very afraid of somebody that can make it without needing to bow to others, basically. As you know, I just do things my own way. Oz during the fires? No. I don't know of any fires in Oz, and certainly I don't believe there are any fires in Perth. I think I will open with this for now, because there is no, at least in my opinion, there is no further need . Actually, you know what? Let's take this. It won't be the greatest, but it should actually help. Alright, let's test it this way. I'll still probably require another 2 catalysts, but let's test it. But anyway, if the build works out, then I publish it. If not, then no point. Because I won't use anything that is subpar, basically. Okay.
So annoying. My shield.
Oops, pressed the wrong button. crits are definitely far superior, to say the least.
It hurts so much. Subvert.
Can still potentially die, but only if I just ignore a lot of the other issues, which is fine.
Water playtime. Shields are gone. Get sprayed. Shields are gone. My shields. Take this. Ta-da! So annoying.
Quantum crystal spot, I just go straight to Infernal Walker, dude. Oh, quantum crystal, sorry. Honest to God, I just go to 400% because the reactors that drop there are usually good enough. Or you can go Valby Road.
For you.
Valby Road also works because Valby Road drops a lot of reactors, and basically for quantum crystals, you don't care what kind of reactor you're getting, you just want as many as you can to dump. So that is what I do.
Reload.
Yeah, crits are a lot better. I mean, non-crit might be cool, but I don't feel that it's actually useful.
Water playtime.
Crits are completely superior in how much damage is dealt. Same problems still occur, but
It's an emergency. Here I go. Ha. Bounce. Bounce. Water playtime. Here goes. So annoying.
I mean, in most video games, multipliers are always the correct way to go.
My shield.
So if there is a potential for a multiplier, it's always going to be better than a non-multiplier. No matter how much you stack it, you know, adding numbers to get the same multiplicating factor is pretty darn difficult.
Take this.
So yeah, for most video games, if there is the opportunity for a multiplier, then absolutely I will use the multiplier over anything else. That's usually the best way to go, at least in my opinion.
Safety. This one's for you.
The freeze, however, the freeze is so annoying. That one's gonna be a serious issue. Increasing our HP is just not the solution because unlike the others,
My shield. Let's play.
yeah, being able to jump when she does this would actually be one of the best ways, I think,
Bounce. Subvert.
of actually surviving. Because if I don't jump, I'm a sitting duck, essentially. But if I can at least jump or move vertically, I can avoid a lot of crap.
Help me.
but even the crits, boss-wise, they cause issues, and only again because of the freeze.
Bounce! Bounce!
This is so uncool.
Get sprayed! So annoying! Transform!
Well, yes, but if you're going solo, the issue is that you always have to contend with freeze. You always have to contend with other factors. So, and Al's a rogue. I think it would depend on the character, but for solo, I can't find a way to literally justify Valby being a good character. Like, some people may stand by her, but I feel that they're still doing team-based content. Because solo, she just can't cut it. She literally cannot cut it. Like, using any other character is much, much easier.
Boing, boing, boing. Shields are gone!
That's the only thing that I feel is so bad.
Load.
Hey, Phil.
Here I go!
How's your trip? This is just not good. Like, even with Keelan, right, without like everything maxed out, I was able to still absolutely wipe the floor with most of these enemies, and I have a feeling that Enos will be able to do the same thing. But here, this poor lady is still struggling.
Boing, boing. So annoying!
She does have the advantage of being able to put down multiple puddles, dealing multiple sources of DOT damage, but this is such a pain.
Let's play!
I'm not worried about the fires in Australia. I just hope my people stay safe. Freyna and Bunny is just way easier. Keelan is way easier. Heck, Viessa would be easier.
Watch out for the splash!
I mean, you can just do a quick comparison. I don't mind showcasing after this, but even just a loose comparison of using Viessa, of all people. Even though Valby's not maxed, Viessa can do the same thing she can, but better. It's like, what role is this poor lady supposed to play? Jack of all trades, master of none is looking real logical right about now.
Bounce!
Bosser, we shall see. Farmer, I definitely cannot agree with her already. I will try her for bossing, but I have a feeling that the Valby mains are going to be very disappointed, because I think I can still, you know, beat the results with pretty much any other character out there.
So annoying! Take this!
And I know that, yes, there are easier dungeons than this one, but the thing is, a farming character, if you want to use them for farming, they must be able to do everything. This game, Nirvash, is called The First Descendant. It's in the stream title. Absolutely disappointing. If nothing else, I am completely disappointed. And this is with Peacemaker and like the so-called ideal reactor as well. Maximized on top of that. No good, no good, no good. Oh, years ago. Okay. No, I don't think I was there then. I do recall it. It was a big bushfire. It's what you're talking about, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to switch over to Viessa. Now, since Viessa's build is obviously already released, I don't have to hide that. So this is the farming build that we had for Viessa, maximizing the range, criticals, and all that. All right. I'm going to do the same thing and it's just so much faster. Keelan is just good. I mean, sure, he can make you a little dizzy, but damn, I mean, he does delete everything. So, exact same mission, this time with Viessa, right? And you'll see the diff. Which is why there's such a problem. Just getting diffed. I hate being diffed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, pal. That truly does suck.
This could get messy. This could get messy. My shield is down. How dare they break my shield? My shield is down.
Keelan has been very good for farming. Like, Keelan can clear this even faster than Viessa. Like, I'm just showing Viessa as a comparison to Valby. Viessa doesn't even take damage. Because what's, like, literally she can just move around at high speed and do whatever she wants.
My shield is down.
Poor Valby has to be, you know, like, even Viessa is getting frozen, sure, which is really weird because she is literally the Ice Queen. But despite all that,
This could get messy.
you can literally see
My shield is down.
that Viessa is able to clear very, very well.
How dare they break my shield? My shield is down. How dare they break my shield? Loading.
The worst case scenario, I got this. Oh, there's one guy left, isn't there? It's always just one guy left behind there. The only danger to both Viessa and Keelan is that there's always that one guy that just doesn't die. He's always up there. Valby was choppy because in areas where the enemies have the freeze status, she is quite bad. I see.
New subscriber
Well, I'm
detected.
glad you got your power back. Natural disasters are rough. Although, forgive me for asking this, but isn't it supposed to be winter? So how the heck did you guys get wildfires? Because unless I'm wrong, but it is summer for Australia, not for America.
My shield is down.
So out of curiosity, I'd just like to know how the heck do wildfires happen when that should not be possible in winter.
This could get messy.
At least not due to the temperature anyway. Unless it was like somebody starting the fire, you know, like arson.
This could get messy. My shield is down. How dare they break my shield? This could get messy. My shield is down. How dare they break my shield? Take this.
I see. Okay. Well, that's wild indeed, my friend.
Freeze.
Thanks for explaining it to me.
My shield is down.
So it was basically the big winds coupled with no real fire control because of the so-called drought. So there's lots of kindling everywhere. All it took was just one accident, and then boom. Damn.
How dare you break my shield? This could get messy.
Now, as you can see, I'm just being very, very cautious here because
Take
you
this.
can still die.
My shield is down.
You do not want to die. Ha. Because Viesa, unfortunately, is still a little bit close range, but thanks to the power of clairvoyance, she should be okay. No! Damn it. There was health everywhere.
This could get messy. I'm loading. How dare you break my shield? This could get messy. My shield is down. How dare you break my shield?
I'm gonna focus on insta-giving Al's rogue
My
first.
shield is down.
So I'm just gonna wait.
How dare you break my shield? My shield is down.
There we go. Once I reduce his chill resistance to nothing, Al's rogue can't do shite. Lovely.
You can't escape.
Now, Gramoth, you're gonna experience the same thing,
My shield is down.
even though you are a chill
How dare
man.
you break my shield?
Take it, take it.
This
There
is
we
the
go.
ultimate chill.
Why is she non-stop talking? Because she wants to. Why are you talking in caps? NYC video child? Damn, that's wild. But yeah, that's Viesa for comparison. Way better than Valby, as you can see, but still risky, right? Then you've got the proper farmers like Keelan. Now, when you use a proper farmer like Keelan, things are very, very much different. This is his mobbing build, as you guys know. Keelan is basically Killmonger from the Black Panther. Oh no, this is his default color scheme. You know I don't really color it, but yes. He's basically that Killmonger from the first Black Panther movie. That's pretty much it. Fair enough. Okay, Keelan style, very, very easy and very, very different. Dash everywhere, kill everything. Make sure you're dashing through targets. You know the drill. Reload my dashes, carry on.
This is your range. Too slow. My shield's down.
Anything left back here? Nope. Well, I'm not climbing up the mountain a second time.
Move.
Anything left alive? Nope. Now this part is the most fun.
crumbling. My shield's down.
Although occasionally you do have to kind of go back a little bit. Yep. For controller, not really. I never use controller, so I wouldn't be able to give you an effective recommendation. Sorry. I'm a keyboard and mouse man all the way. I think Bruno uses a controller.
Move.
He might have a recommendation for you. So as you can see, the difference between a proper farming character and one that's not designed for farming and is simply being made to farm is pretty stark.
Melt away.
Now I can still get frozen as per normal, but it's a lot easier to evade stuff,
Too slow.
you know, when you're too quick to be hit.
I'll kill you. This is your rank.
Just remember that with Keelan, you want to pierce through targets with your dash. If you do not, your cooldown's going to be a lot longer. So make sure that you're not hitting them just with the explosion at the end.
Too slow.
Alright?
Move.
But you kind of want to be able to dash through. There we go. Bunny is... yeah, Bunny is definitely the easiest. Because all she requires is to trigger a skill and off she goes.
Shield's down.
There we go. Alright, we already hit the boss room.
Move. Too slow. Too slow.
Now this is where the fun begins. Reload your
My
dashes
shield's down.
and murder Al's rogue first.
You can't run away.
Crap.
Too slow. This is your rank.
I hate that shotgun so much. Reloading dashes.
Shield's broken.
Excusez-moi.
You can't run away.
No.
You can't escape.
This boss is only annoying because of his positioning.
Too slow. Too slow. Shield's down. This is your rank. Too
There we go. So realistically speaking, you know, welcome back, Sir Tommy. But yeah, it's hard to justify a non-farming character being used for farming because they're just not good enough. You know, I want them to be good. I want them to reach the level where they are among the best, but it's hard to reach that level at all. You know, it's difficult. So, yeah. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Okay. Now, once again, let's do things differently. Now that I know that Valby is not good as a farmer, I'm going to drop that from my mindset. I'm just going to go straight to bossing. Start work on it. Now, bossing, I have a very different set of ideas. Where are you? No problem, Jared. Like I say, my focus is on just delivering what's good enough. If it's good enough, then I'm satisfied. If it's not good enough, then I cry every time. Damn it, I might have to actually Reactor farm. Crud. I've forgotten about that. Pain. P-E-I-N. I might have to actually Reactor farm. Not because I want a Reactor, but I need a specific mounting condition. That's the only thing that's on my mind right now. Urgh. Okay. No matter. Let's think laterally. First, I'll put things together. Then, I'll go and get the reactor I need. Then, I'll finalize. So. to work here.
A new member has arrived.
Thanks, Track. Appreciate that as always. Let's get to work on this. Okay. That alone is good enough. The rest of this looks right. Okay, we're gonna completely rejig this part. And we will need you. Okay, you're in. Now, let's also add in then we will also need, there you are. Okay, if this is the case and we have maximized all these little things, then there's only one last thing that we're gonna need. That last thing is not cheap. It's gonna be pretty expensive, but I'm gonna try this semi-scuffed build first. Okay, I've saved this temporarily. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I will adjust some more things eventually, but... Oh, and I better do this too. Okay. I'll be real with you, I haven't cooked up anything yet. I actually need to go and get reactors first. So that's what I'm going to do. Because first and foremost, them reactors are going to be crucial. Without them reactors, I can't do anything.
Are you ready to undertake?
So where do I go for reactors? Let's go to the easiest place on the planet. Hello, Pyro. This man is the easiest man on the planet. He is literally useless. So we go here and we bully him. Pretty much what I will be doing, yes. That is correct. That's all you really want to do. But first, I'll need to get the reactors right, and I will still need to level her. She needs about 2 more levels, in my personal opinion.
Don't try.
Go, doggo, bring me my reactors. But yes, I hope you guys will continue to enjoy the content. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna farm a bunch of reactors here. I don't care what I get, unless it's a really good roll, but I just need one of them to have a hand cannon mounting, and I'm good to go. Could also use a scout rifle mounting, to be honest. Don't you dare phase.
Feel the pain.
Lol, the double phase. How rude of this guy. Imagine double phasing when I'm here. Shameful, I tell you, shameful. How dare this guy phase? Is he asking for Viessa to kill him instead? Well, yes, anyone should use Haley because realistically speaking, that is the best way to play. But I just feel like shooting. There have been no character nerfs at all whatsoever, Track. You should know that by now. No nerfs. In fact, we can now double jump after grappling, so we got even more buffs, which I'd say is pretty good.
I'll dissolve you all.
Hello, Victor. I'm just gonna speed through this a couple more times until I get the reactor I want. Actually, that's right. I forgot to turn off auto dismantle. Crap. Sorry guys, gotta do that again. I usually turn off auto dismantle so I can just grab what I need and off I go. Sorry about that. Fellow unused. Excuse me. Now that auto dismantle is off, a couple of runs should do it. What's the name of this game, Gideon? It's called The First Descendant. It's in the stream title, so if you check that, you'll be able to see it. It's free to play, download and enjoy. Making a remark about how many people there are is not cool, Mr. Robot JC. Don't ever do that. Trying to backhandedly insult a streamer that way is just not a good thing, Mr. Robot JC. Doesn't make you look cool. Alright. And trying to say, oh, my YouTube's glitched. Now listen. Whether there was 5 people watching me, or whether there was 2 people watching me, or 300 people watching me, it would not matter to me. I'd still be the same person. I'd still be doing my job. So never ever try and insult a streamer by saying, why are there so little people watching? Like, why? What does it matter? Do you know that if I even had just 5 people watching me, that's a captive audience of 5. I'm more than happy with that. Alright, of course, I have way more than that watching me, but just don't ever be that sort of person, dude. It's not cool. Alright, be better. If you want to come to somebody's stream just to be insulting, then you're just going to be thrown out. Nobody's going to like you. Nobody's going to respect you. Nobody's going to care about you. Alright? And eventually what you're going to find is that all you'll be doing is sitting in your bedroom with nobody there, and you wonder why you're lonely. It's because you literally lived your life as an asshole. Don't be an asshole. If you interact positively with people, life goes a lot smoother. Okie dokie day. Let's go see. First, remove all these purples because we don't need them. And we'll remove everything here that we don't need. This is gone too. All these extra weapons, gone. All taken care of. Now, any of these that have hand cannon, okay, 1. Scout rifle, 2. The rest I do not care about, so now head back to town. I'm gonna have to put some work in. Actually, after all those Infernal Walker runs this morning, I need to go and check. Vertical stream? Yeah, it's for phone users, but I am not, well, I shouldn't be the only streamer with vertical stream, because I would tell you this right now, most professionals will have both horizontal and vertical. Vertical basically allows you to get advertised in YouTube Shorts, which is amazing. It can bring you a whole new audience, and you also get revenue from there. It's basically like having 2 streams at once. So it is pretty important. Okay.
New subscriber detected.
That's all I got, huh? I got purple mods built. I'm sorry, what? Everyone should have their purple mods build. Every build has purple mods in it. Welcome, new subscribers. But yeah, for the most part, I find that it's very, very healthy to always have both streams up. Like I said, exposes you to a much wider audience, which, you know, gives you more visibility. Oh, purple reactors. Yeah, these are from the past, man. I just never deleted them. I just leave them there. You never know when you might use them. So, because of that, of course I have them. Yeah, they're from old times. I just haven't deleted them. I mean, there are still situations where if I want to level a gun and I don't have the mounting on the reactor for it, I'm not going to change the reactor mounting just for that gun, right? So I'll just like slap a purple reactor on Bunny and just carry the gun around. So I see no reason to just delete all my purple reactors, even if they change the mounting, because what if I want to level a gun later? Now, where are you? You. Let's put in the hand cannon one first. Oh, that's what it'll cost me, huh? Should I put in the scout rifle? Yeah, I should. That would make the most sense. Okay, that's done, but I don't feel like leveling Valby just yet. Instead, let's take this out for a spin. There you are. Good old Kyle. Now I no longer need to have... Now this one I can delete because I no longer need it. This is the old way. The old way. Alright. This is the old Eagle 1 Kyle bossing build. Still the best. Still the best. Of course, we have Secret Garden and all that. But now I need to upgrade this. And I need to go and get him. I need to go and get him the correct reactor. So I'm actually going to do that right now. Gives me more reasons to go and pop heads, so... My good old Haley build. Now, just for fun, since what I need is reactors, let's go Molten Fortress Private. It's been a while since I've murdered the hell out of Molten. Yeah, all I did was explain why I still keep the purples.
You're going to feel a little chilly.
Shield at 0%.
Target confirmed. Ready. Over limit freeze. objective.
Poor Molten. They made him so weak. Now I just need one with attack rifle and we're good. Better.
Shield down.
Doggo seems to always go by the left-hand side. So I will go by the right-hand side. Blair, no. At least not right now. There's other characters that can do what he does, but better. He is okay. Like, if you have nothing better to do and you want to make him, go for it. But yeah, he's just
Feel a little chilly.
okay for now.
Shield at 0%.
So if I go by the left, the doggo will still stay going by the left. He won't ever change that. Okay. Ultimate Viesa, you can check my bossing builds. Greetings, Rose. Yeah, you can check my bossing builds. She works very well. She's definitely useful, I'll say that much. She has both a bossing and farming build, but farming, she is still going to be slower than the true farmers.
A perfect target.
See you later, Track. Rest well. Also, I have no idea why I did that. Lol.
Over limit freeze. Shield down.
Okay. Oh wait, almost deleted all of them. Whoops. Just the purpose. Okay, that should be it. Not really, yes, man. I used to on Saturdays, but there was no need because for a few Saturdays in a row, which was our so-called bossing day, people no longer needed help with bosses. So I stopped, and now we do our thing. We play Marvel Rivals instead. So, bossing with viewers? No. I only boss with people who have been top support of the channel. So, People who've either donated a lot or are top tier channel members, I roll with them if they need it, but otherwise, no need. I mean, no real point. I've already given you guys, like, almost everything in the game can be soloed, and I've already given you guys all the builds that can do so. The only thing right now would be Infernal Walker, but the danger is that if I boss with viewers, they're going to expect carries. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say it straight. I want to see top tier support. For those that give me top level support, you'll get top level support. If you're just a viewer, I'm sorry, but I can't do much for you. And that's the way any professional would work. Because, yeah, once you start letting anyone do it, don't forget, you are responsible for what they say and do on your stream. So, no. Jaber bossing build? No way. The only time I'll use Jaber is if he can be proved to be faster than any of the current bosses in the game. Which, at this current point, I don't think so. No problem, user man. I'm always honest because that's the truth. At the end of the day, what you get from a streamer is how much you put into the streamer. And quite frankly, most people, no offense intended, they just put in $0. And that's okay. I don't mind that. In exchange for $0 and just viewership, you guys will get the build videos, you guys will get content to watch. All of that is free. But you want extra, then, you know, it's going to cost. And unfortunately, most people don't pay streamers. If you pay streamers, I tell you, you'll get everything in the world. But unfortunately, most people just don't pay streamers at all or enough. So, unfortunately, not much I can do there. Okay. I did want to test this out. But let's go. Now, let's also implant the reactor. This one. I'm sure there's a tac rifle somewhere. Oh, damn, I still didn't get a tac rifle one. Well, back to farming. Shame. I need one that has a tac rifle attachment. Or I could go Valby Road. I think I'll go Valby Road for a little while. Where's my dimension? Back to the good old Valby Road build. I'm glad you enjoy my streams. That's always good. But yeah, either way, like I said, I'm never going to shy away from being honest about it. Because the one thing I will never want and I will never allow to be created on my channel is the expectation that I owe somebody something. It's actually the opposite way around. You know? Because sometimes, like... And this is just, like I said, me being honest and straightforward. There's a lot of asshole viewers that act like just because they view a streamer that, like, I owe them something. Like, no, I do not. In fact, it's the opposite way around. If there's somebody with good content, you owe them. You owe them for producing the content. And while I would never make people feel like they are obligated to pay, or that they have to pay or should pay, the real deal is that this is work like any other. You know, it involves testing. For those that are good content creators, it involves testing, time, resources, effort. So all of that needs to be fairly compensated. So that's why for me, I don't worry about it. Like, some people have tried to paint me as, oh, money hungry because, you know, the only way to play with him is to pay. Well, yes, but that's what it means to be a supporter. That's what it means to be a top tier supporter. And those are the people I'll roll with anytime. Arcane needed the blue beetle, no problem, easy peasy. Done in one session. To be honest, most streamers do get paid. Well, assuming that they are with YouTube and actually getting views on their content, then sure, most of us are actually paid. But the one thing I'll never stand for, Bruno, is those individuals that expect something without giving anything in return. You gotta give to get, you know? Like those people, I got a problem with. But the other people, like, it doesn't matter. Like, they just want to consume my content for free. I'm not gonna ask them to pay anything. And I never have in my entire life. So, call it what you want, but yeah. I'm not getting gold here, Mr. Problem. I'm here for reactors.
Shields are gone.
See this? Actually, there we go. Should have done that. This is a very good place to get reactors. And then dismantle those reactors. All I'm here to do is to find one with a tac rifle, just so I can mess around with Kyle. I'm just looking for one that has a tac rifle and what you call it? A tac rifle mounting. So I'm looking for that, and while looking for it, I may as well be here. I don't care about the gold. The gold is secondary. If I want gold, obviously, I am literally the guy that told everybody, just go do the hard mode special operations. No, I was working on farming stuff, Lord Mar. And I'll be honest with you, I do not plan on testing it. Because, quite frankly, I've seen the difference between non-crit and crit. And crits do way, way more. So I am unlikely to test non-crit for bossing unless even the crit build fails. But for farming, what I have to say straight up is that Valby's just not good. She suffers in some of the 400%s, more so than even Viessa. And when doing the testing, I mean, if you watch the full stream today, it's just no good at all. Like, genuinely, I feel that as much as people want to sell Valby as a farmer and sell her as a good character, compared to a lot of other characters out there, she is in sore need of the rework. I know some people were even saying that, oh, she doesn't need the rework anymore, she's so good right now. I completely, having done my own testing, I completely disagree with their statements because I feel that she is just not good in any way, shape, or form. Maybe bossing will be different. I do plan on testing it next week because I still need to get one more level on her, which I'll probably do tomorrow evening. Or theoretically, I can do it here. But yeah, having looked at the whole situation, I just don't find her good at all. Like, the amount of damage she can do is a pittance compared to other characters right now. Heck, even Keelan's bossing build, despite the problem of him not being able to debuff properly, even Keelan's bossing build genuinely seemed better. So, yeah. It's a problem. I think that they have been too light with the buffs, you know? I feel that, number one, Bubble Bullet needs, if they want to do a real DOT, I feel that Bubble Bullet needs to at least have a 200% base skill modifier, and Waterway and the rest need to all have base 400% skill multipliers. That's what she should have if she wants to be a decent farmer doing DOT. No, Andy, they will never bring those back. I think you might have missed the video that I did when I talked about shop changes and all that kind of stuff, but just take note that if anything is part of the limited selection in the shop, you either buy it now or miss out forever. Alright? So please be aware of this. This is something the devs themselves have said. Anything that is listed as event or limited, you know, I think it's under event skin right now. Yeah, I think it's under event skin. Anything that's here under event is considered limited. And if something is limited, what's going to happen is that you will not be able to purchase it once it goes away. So do be aware of that. So if you don't want to miss out, buy it straight away. Of course, after registering me as your creator. But yeah, a lot of those outfits are never coming back. They have said that they will try and do like a a redesign, but by Korean law, they are not allowed to offer the exact same thing again. By the way, if anyone hasn't registered me as your creator yet, make sure you do so.
Take this. Slide.
Okay. I think a couple more rounds of this. And then a couple more rounds around this place. I should have it.
My shields.
Free outfits or clothes? No.
Shields are gone.
The only free outfit's the one from Infernal Walker. You can grind for it by getting the green ETA 0 vouchers.
So annoying.
Yeah, they're shooting, but I mean, this is just normal hard mode content. They're not going to deal a lot of damage. Don't forget, normally the type of content you see is 400% or more advanced content where enemies deal more damage. In normal hard mode, like in just the hard mode missions and whatnot, enemies deal very little damage to you because they're not buffed. So, yeah. They are shooting at me. Aha! Tac rifle right here. Oh, it went away. Damn, I guess among the good ones, there's no tac rifle. Well, that's a pain. I guess I really do have to... That means that if I want to do this, I'll have to just go with the non-auto dismantle. Ugh, that's a pain. Well, yes, you are wiping them as soon as they spawn. This is the Valby road. So what you do here is that with Valby specifically, in this one particular location, it's very, very easy if you just go in a circle. So most people should already know this technique since it's been known since the start of the game, effectively. But yeah, if you just keep going around, there you go. Well, to be honest, Steven, you should actually ask the person. If they say that they're grinding for a skin, ask them what skin it is. I mean, yeah, sure, you can ask me, but context is also very important when you ask questions. Because although I usually know what's going on, at the same time, you never know. Somebody might know something, so in order to make your questions more fruitful, and of course, in order to avoid any problems or traps talking in a vacuum, one thing which I would really recommend, Steven, is that just ask the dude. If somebody says something, just say, well, what skin are you grinding for? You know, and if they tell you it's the Infernal Walker one, then that's fine. Because as far as I know, you cannot grind for caliber. There's no way to grind for caliber. So there's only one grindable skin. But in future, do ask. Because I feel that if you had just asked the dude, and he would have probably just told you it's the Infernal Walker skin. The 400% ones. He could be talking about paints. I mean, 400% gives you the standard ETA 0 vouchers. So, yeah. Battle Pass is also true, yeah. He could be grinding for the supply coin ones. Well, the grind in this game is never finished, Slothy, so get on and start grinding. Nothing is stopping you. Event skins, the only event skin that you can grind for was the,
My shields! Boing, boing, boing.
was the maid skin for Sharon, but that was literally just logging in. It's not much of a grind, really. Well, I'm just gonna put that down to the guy who has no idea what he's talking about. There's a lot of people that will use incorrect terminology, unfortunately, because, well, they just don't know. So, could be the case. But yeah, there's no new events at all. I can just do a quick check of the official Discord. Yeah, no. There's no new events, so we'll just put it down to the dude is absolutely insane and knows what and has no idea what he's talking about. Seems pretty normal to me. Yeah, there is going to be a new event on the 16th. That is correct and true as well. This one's attack rifle, so only that one will be removed. Okay, good. All right, let's go back. I think he might mean the weekly silver, realistically. Solo dolo is the correct way to play. You know, it's not like you need anybody for anything. And if you got good stuff, good builds, then randoms are more than enough. So I don't see it as a big problem. Okay. Let's go apply that build in, shall we? What's changed in the last month? Oh man, look, there's a lot of changes and I cannot give you a summary of all that. Just know that they're all good changes, and if you really, really want to know, you can check the patch notes videos. They're the best way to, and of course all my videos are in one playlist, so make sure you go to my playlist, just watch all the patch notes videos from the last month and you'll be good to go. But I cannot give you a quick summary. There's too many, in my opinion. Too many that I would say is relevant. True. But I'm sure they have some reason for that.
The special human
I
child.
personally feel
What do you need?
that they should never have made some of those bosses solo. Like, they should have just kept the mechanics, and because they made the mechanics easier, so they may as well have just kept it, at least in my opinion. But oh, the green clover and diamond is the same as the pink heart, Dr. 12. My guy, all they're doing is that, you see, the reason why they allow different symbols is in case you want to separate things out. So let's say I don't want a heart symbol. I can just put any other symbol I want. All of them just indicate that it's favorite. That's it. So some people, they like to code their things in different way. Like, oh, I want to have the A symbol for this. I want to have a B symbol for that. So people just use different symbols. But all the symbols, no matter what they are the same as the pink heart. There's only two symbols that matter: pink heart and it's not orange is trash. It's the garbage can sign. Okay, don't be saying orange is trash, because quite frankly, you can have an orange. See, the spade symbol is orange in color as well. That doesn't mean trash. Okay, the only trash symbol is literally the trash symbol there. Like, if I were to designate this particular item as junk, then it gets a trash symbol there. That's it. All right. But the trash symbol is completely separate from all the others. All the other symbols are just whatever you want. It's just so that you can code things in your own way.
Are you ready to undertake a void intercept battle assignment?
Well, if they didn't look clean, I'd be very, very worried. Oh yeah, I forgot that with Kyle, I don't solo. That's right. That is correct. You know what? I'm gonna do something silly. Let's go to Infernal Walker with Kyle. This will probably go badly, but I want to try. Who is a more valuable tank? Ajax is, if you're going purely as a tank, Ajax. Kyle is actually more of a DPS. But nobody ever uses either of them for tanking because tanking is pointless in this game. There's no such thing as tanking. No, it's I don't view it as brave. I think it's fine. Kyle should be able to survive theoretically. I mean, he's Kyle. If he were to die, then that's just sad. That's just hella sad. So I don't foresee any problems, at least in my personal opinion. Though I will say that for Kyle, I do need the recovery maneuver instead. That would be wise.
It's up to me.
Collide.
That was fun. Just gonna let my stuff regenerate and then
Here I go.
Kyle is fun.
Come on. It's way past time to wake up.
Only did 26 mil though. Ooh. So that means the Haleys did all the work. But Kyle is fun. Nah, I wasn't doing the damage there. It was the Haleys. He drops bombs, yeah. But he's just, honestly, he's just a fun character to mess around with. Like, realistically speaking, the Haleys did all the work there. And that's just me being honest. I did minimal damage. And this is with a fully stacked up gold reactor. So, yeah. Haley has no aura though. Listen, Kyle's a fun little distraction. I mean, I just like flying. But considering the amount of HP that Infernal Walker has, Kyle can't do much. It's true. It is a relatively low uptime.
Aiming at
You won't
target.
get through.
Stay calm. It's up to me.
Ready to go. Here I go.
Gonna max my magnetic force. Just gonna wait till the dude crawls out. There you go. Right out of here, pal.
Stand up, dude. Prepare.
I just love the way he flies. It feels cool. Woof. I'm Iron Man. I'm a distraction. Look at me. Woo. He does not like me. No. He's a fun distraction. Yep. That's right, Mad GM. This is the First Descendant. The name of the game is in the stream title as well. So there you go. It's free to play, so make sure you download and enjoy. But yeah, his kit is fun. His kit is fun as frick. Peter Parker, look at me, Mr. Stark. Yes, yes. I mean, that depends on you. I personally find him funner than Ezimo, but, you know, if you love Ezimo, then... Oh, I did 41 million that time. Yay! I'm not totally useless. Yeah, nothing wrong if you like laughing as Ezimo, you know? I just wish that Kyle was buffer. He's actually really skinny without his armor on. His armor is cool, but, you know. They should give Kyle an arc reactor. Lol, they should. They should.
Create
Watch out for the splash! Here goes!
card. Time to end.
Maximum pulse.
Here I come. Can't escape.
Wraith awaiting launch orders. Oh yeah. Oh, missed.
My shield is down.
Look, I'm a distraction. Yeah, it's totally me dealing damage, man. I'm an effective contributor on the team.
Time to end.
No, you can't use him in a dungeon. And either way, flying is hard in a dungeon. It's fun. We did it when I was leveling him, but no. Realistically, he is not a dungeon mobbing type character, and he never will be. Sure, I mean, some dungeons you can get some height and fly, but for the most part, Kyle is just, you know, he's just Kyle. He's a fun guy you can use sometimes. And you can theoretically also turn him into the Hobgoblin if you really want to, or become the super ugly flying snowman. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, this is the ugliest damn thing ever. You can also become a flying panda, which I'll be honest is really hilarious. Panda. So, if you have the panda skin, you can, I guess, play as Kung Fu Panda. After seeing a flying snowman, right?
You won't get through.
Nah, flying panda's cool. Don't you worry.
Let's go. Come on. Time to end this.
I hate that skill paralysis moment.
Can't escape. Tar.
Okay, full magnetic force.
Colossus. Prepare yourself.
Ooh, ow. Well, that wasn't very cash money.
It's an emergency!
Here I come. Creating blockade.
Thanks for all the magnetic force.
Dodge.
Gently grip my shield.
I remember now that in the past, you used to actually be able to, hilariously enough, you used to actually be able to res people while Kyle's magnetic shield was up. That was one of the few times that they actually did nerf.
Here I go.
Lol. Yes, it was quite the crash landing. He can get his shields back pretty fast with the right builds, but ultimately, damage-wise, he doesn't do as much or enough, in my opinion. He needs to do more. But he's still fun. I don't know what the weapon cores update will add. I will test it out and check it for you guys when the update is out. As you know, I never make prejudgments because there's no point. No problem at all, Fisher. I've been doing good. Just relaxing. My break is Marvel Rivals. So you should tune in for some of those streams. I'm sure you'll enjoy the combat. But nothing wrong with taking a break. Genuinely, I'm just more or less relaxing, flying around, doing my thing, having a little bit of fun. But now I do, unfortunately, require quantum crystals. So I think it's time to test. I'm actually very interested to know. I have 28,000 quantum crystals right now. If I were to keel in with, of course, my Doggerino dismantling for me. Okay, I'm gonna swap over back to Keelan. Let's do some real learning. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. PoE 2 is fun. I do want to get back into it, but Marvel Rivals has been sucking me in so much. I am actually going for Grandmaster this season. I'll see if I can reach there. Of course I do. Yes, sir, man. I taught everybody how to beat Deathstalker already. Just look for my Enzo shield build and you're good to go. That's what you should be looking for. Seed Vault or the Forgottens? Seed Vault. Yep, there's the playlist right there. Just go in and watch the video. I have videos for everything important. I do like my Rocket Raccoon play. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. The real Black Panther is coming through. Tremble before Bast.
You can't run away. My shield's down. Move. Too slow. You can't escape. Move. Shield's down. This is your end. Too slow. This is your end. You can't run away. Move.
These guys are toxic. No match for me. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. No time for you. Anyone left back there? Oh, these guys still alive? Sorry, out of my way.
You can't run away. You can't run away. My shield's down. Melt away. Too slow. Shield's down. You can't run. Move. Shield's down. I'll snuff them up. You can't run away. Move. Shield's down. Too slow. Too slow. You can't escape. You can't run away. Too slow. You can't run away. Move. My shield's down. Shield's down. This is your red. You can't run away. You can't. Down. My shield's down.
Bunny would legitimately be faster for this, and only because of her elemental advantage, but I do so love dashing
You
around.
can't run away. Shield's down.
Although Keelan, if he dashes in the wrong place, he gets weirdly stuck. That's the only downside. Do.
Move. This is your red. Shield's down. You can't run away. Too slow. Shield's broken. Too slow. Move. Too slow. I'll kill you all. Shield's down. You can't run away. With too slow. This is your
Freyna's okay here, but they do still have toxic resistance, so you do have to be careful of that.
melt away.
But for the most part, yeah, she's okay. Because her toxic will just spread and kill everything. So for this one, Freyna is very, very fast.
You can't. Shield's broken.
Cannot deny that.
You can't run away.
Oh, whoops. Well, that's what we call an accident. Not the happy kind either.
This is your red. Move. Move.
Now, where's Neckbet?
Too slow.
There you are.
Too slow.
Kill you first. Okay, Plaudia. This is my beam rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Shield's broken.
Now, let's play the dashing game.
This is your red.
Reload.
You can't run away. This is your red.
There we go.
Shield's down. Too slow. You can't run away. Damn it. My shield's down. This is gonna hurt. This is your red.
There we go. And Keelan gets about 5 minutes on this. Let's swap over to Freyna and see how fast she goes. So I'm pretty sure Freyna does slightly worse. Slightly worse in the bossing room, but better in the other sections. See you on Monday, Sir Tommy. Where is my... There you are. There she is. The dangerous one. The dangerous. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with building Wave of Light for that. But what would Wave of Light do that would specially help with these bosses, out of curiosity? Don't recall it having any special or unique abilities for that. least to the best of my knowledge. If you're in normal mode, don't worry about resetting your character first. Dark Loki, have you watched all my videos yet? Because if you haven't, here's the playlist of all my videos. What you need to look for first, good sir, is the ultimate F2P survival guide. Don't worry about Catalyst until you get to hard mode. Once you're in hard mode, look for Ultimate Bunny. Alright? You can do everything without Catalyst or even energy activators until you get Ultimate Bunny. Once you get Ultimate Bunny, that's when you start following my builds for Ultimate Bunny. You're looking at the 400% farming build and the high voltage farming build. 400% is first. Once you have that, then you can worry about Catalyst. At that point, if your external components are decent and you've been following my guidance for what external components to have, resetting your level won't matter much. But if you have not been following my guidance up till that point, you will suffer a lot. So external components are what decides your survival, especially in hard mode. So yeah, you'll want to get that sorted out and done. So if you're new to the game, don't be worrying about Catalyst. First and foremost, you need to follow the ultimate F2P survival guide. You need to understand how to survive, and then you only do your catalyzing and all that stuff once you have your ultimate bunny. Yep. In addition to that, homework is just watch all the videos I've produced. You'll learn a lot. Bruno, that is literally, look, I've told you that that's not the case. If you want to behave in that manner, then you'll simply not be allowed at my stream, okay? That is very disgusting of you, especially when you've heard my reasons and justifications. Sorry about that. We have a couple of trolls here, a couple of morons who try and, you know. If you don't like my way of being, Bruno, or you want to insult me or make fun of me for how I make my living, why are you even here? Okay, get lost. Don't come to my streams. Don't watch my content. Don't attend anything that I do. I'm here to help people. Alright? I've already explained that there are extra privileges for those that do pay, you know, or become members, but that's disgusting. No, don't worry about that, Dark Loki. You go ahead and watch the content. It's all the best stuff anyway. Nobody else compares. So you're in good hands. As for the trolls, we don't sweat them, but I'm certainly not going to let anybody, you know, sit around and try to act one way. You're at my stream, pal. Alright? You don't want to be here, Bruno? Get lost. And don't ever talk to me ever again. You ever so much as speak to me without an apology ever again? You will not. You will literally just get banned and thrown out. Take note. Can't stand those basement dweller types. Ugh. The special ability for Wave of Light? Definitely. Freyna is a good choice, but unfortunately, she is still relatively slower than Bunny in a lot of activities, which is why Bunny is still the recommended first character. It's the whole reason why the devs gave away Ultimate Bunny as, like, part of the Winter Festival event, because they knew that a lot of players who are new to the game, if they want to get started fast, then Ultimate Bunny is the way to go, you know? With her, you can farm so many different things, and therefore have a much easier time. So they wanted people who were new to the game to have the option of enjoying it just like the rest of us. But unfortunately, for some people that don't listen and don't get Ultimate Bunny first, yeah. I mean, you can choose not to, but it's like saying, okay, you know what? I think I want to have a tougher time in the game today, so I'm just going to purposefully, you know, make my life more difficult. You can do that. I'm not saying you can't, but why?
Take this.
I always forget that Neckbed is the one with the immunities on his devices. Yeah, this is why Freyna can come out slightly slower. Now, this particular run, I was a bit slower at the start because I was letting Loki know what he needed to do. But, yeah, I think Freyna does come out overall, as far as I remember, slower. Because unlike Keelan, who can just dash through neckbed and murder him, yep.
Shield is damaged.
She doesn't suffer as much, but I'm pretty sure she still suffers.
Shield is damaged.
Ultimate Freyna has a completely different purpose, Loki.
See you later.
So what we're talking about here is that Ultimate Freyna is used for certain types of missions where enemies cluster a lot. You can use Ultimate Freyna to delete them very quickly because her toxic spreads constantly, and that's where she really shines. So that's where Ultimate Freyna is used. Bunny is different because Bunny is the first speed farmer in the game, and she still retains the status as one of the best speed farmers in the game. So that's what she can do, and that's what she is used for doing. I mean, Keelan does make things fast and fun, and I don't deny the fun factor for Frylab, but I will say that he is slower than Bunny. Bunny is still the fastest. And even without a maxed out reactor, don't forget my Keelan has a maxed out reactor. Bunny still doesn't have a maxed out reactor because I'm lazy, and I still haven't farmed a perfect one for her, but I can demonstrate the same thing. Even without a maxed out reactor, Bunny is still faster than pretty much anybody in history. You can use other ultimates, of course. There's no law saying you can't use other ultimates, but Bunny is still the fastest. Bunny is still, you know, ultimately one of the best. And I'll happily showcase that because she is very, very good at her job, which is speedrunning. The difference is Bunny has movement speed, and that movement speed also translates to kills. So that is where she gets her benefits. You see, Bunny can just kill by running. So you're not stopping to kill anything. And Keelan is fast because of the same reason. He kills as he goes. Yep. That's why sometimes you gotta join games early, otherwise you miss out on too much of the free stuff, you know? But for Bunny, I'm doing exactly what I was doing earlier, just a lot faster, as you can see. There you go. With some decently smart movement tech, you never have to stop running. Therefore, the entire area that, you know, would have taken, like, you're literally saving seconds, especially on the movement areas. You save so much time. Then later on, in the non-movement segments, you, like the bossing segments, yeah, okay. That may cost you a bit more than other characters. But usually Bunny makes up for it by just being so fast. So fully built, yep. She gets a much faster clear time. Like, Keelan is fun, and he does a lot of damage, which is why he shines in farming. There you go. I remember that Keelan's time was about 5 minutes, 57 seconds, or something like that. Soon you will see Bunny's time. Well, the game's only been out 6 months, so it's not been a year. It might feel like a year if you're playing every day, but no. In fact, this game is actually only, sorry, 7 months, yeah. This game's only been out for about that long, so. Since July last year. But yes, many people who are OGs are definitely tired of Bunny. And I completely understand that. I like to play more fun characters too. But of course, like just to showcase to new players who is really fastest, you gotta showcase the Bunny. The other benefit of Bunny is that she's very good for the bosses that have those annoying things, because she can just take them out. Here, I'll pop some electric condense as well. Make this a little extra fast. Okay, one boss down. Now for Cloudy, I can't take her down until I take off the crown, so... There we go. I'm holding the perforator, my friend. Not even a single lucky crit. There we are. Okay, so she does have a slower time there, but she's about a full... That was almost 2 minutes faster than Keelan. Right there. 2 minutes faster than Keelan. So, Keelan is great, but just don't forget that he is still slower, you know? When efficiency is needed, Bunny is still the most efficient, and that's why I will never stop telling people your first character needs to be Bunny. That way you have the efficiency you need to do whatever it is you want to do.
New subscriber detected.
And that's crucial. That's important, you know? That is the way. Like I said, anybody can always do anything in whatever way they want, but doing it the right way tends to be better for you. You do things the wrong way, well, yeah. Enjoy, Lord Mar. Have a good sleep. Are there any events that I've missed so far? No, I haven't. Okay. I mean, the Void Vessel one, but ugh. Now, the Void Vessel, I don't deny, Keelan is a lot faster. He is still the champ of champs for that one. Now, let's go to the Battle Supply Shop. 10 coins. Probably still have a lot of challenges I haven't done yet. Clear sterile land outposts. I do want to do them, but I'm so lazy. At some point, I guess I will. I will have to. But alright, it is now 4 p.m, so it's time for me to end my stream. Thank you very much for the conversations today. Other than a few trolls, we had a very good time. I will be back tomorrow evening. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm most likely going to be on Marvel Rivals with my NA crew. So I'll see you guys then. Y'all have a good one. And I will catch you tomorrow. Okay? And those of you who have time to tune in the morning, you guys will get to see me kick ass in the Rivals. See you guys there. Bye.